Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. And on tap tonight, it's the Golden State Warriors going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Hero out there with Rollins. Then it's Khalil Ware. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. And for the Warriors, Anthony Davis is out there with Porzingis. Then it's James. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And Greg, we don't expect the pace to be fast tonight. These teams operate in the half court, don't they?
Exactly. There's so much transition offense in this league. It's interesting to watch teams execute in the half court.
Jaquez with the ball, discarded by Davis. Rollins with the bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Here's Curry with the 3. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Here's Rollins. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Outside Curry. There's the triple. And the Warriors, another 3.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Rollins against LeBron. And it's Ware in the corner. Clock at 6. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Porzingis.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
It's his first trip to the line. Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
On offense, here are the Bucks. Jaquez the pass to Hero, and he lays it straight in.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Outside for Davis. Great defense that time from Jaquez. For Milwaukee, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Where, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, the timing was a little bit off, and it forced the miss. Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board. Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Here's Davis. Jaquez with the rebound. Milwaukee leading by 4. Pass to Rollins. Back to Hero. 5 to shoot. There's 3 pointers off the mark. The Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Right side Green, and stolen by Kuzma. And it's the Bucks on the break. It's stolen by Davis. Outside, James. Got a piece of it. Hero with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Jaquez outside. Pass to Kuzma. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry gets to Green. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Now Ware. Pass to Rollins. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Hero. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And the shot is good.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Changes. Santos is checked in, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for Anthony Davis. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Kevin Porter comes in for Rollins. Now, Hero. Bucks passing it around. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
That is a great possession. Get Kuzma the ball, and Kyle will drill those catch-and-shoot chances.
Porzingis with a screen on Porter. Lets it go from deep, and Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Curry.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Down low, here's Turner. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
A miss that time would have put him up.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Porter. They get it back. Takes a three. Where? Good.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
James outside. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. It's Curry outside, and the Warriors another three.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a three of his own.
Ware kicks to Kuzma. Turner with the screen for Kuzma. Back to Ware. Curry against Porter. To the paint. Here's Ware, and he goes in for the dunk.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Porzingis passes to Santos. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. The Bucks on top. They're up by one. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Guard pair, Porter and Trent. Trent's out there with Nance, and it's Turner in at the center position. Now, here's Porter. No scoring in this one.
Nice pull-up J there by Porter, keeping the defense on their toes and striking fast.
Inside, Turner with the steal. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Trent outside. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. Trent against Melton. Green with a screen on Melton. Pass to Green. Just 5 on the clock. The three-pointer no good. Warriors trail by 4. And there are a few players who can dominate on both ends, but Anthony Davis is certainly among them.
Yeah, he's one of the most dynamic defenders in the game, Kevin, and offensively, he can hurt you in a multitude of ways, whether it's off the dribble, posting, or facing up.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
And it's Green missing. Golden State's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ballgame. And it's Davis with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And you think of the different styles of play. Tim, is there one that you prefer watching?
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living. But I also want to see post play. And I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Hero against Curry. Turner with the screen for Hero. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, Kevin. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Guys, back to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much. The shot by Rollins, no good.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Shoots the three. Porter pulls it in. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Milwaukee. Driving in and finished off by Porter.
When he's going, KPJ is a deadly offensive player. Can beat you in so many ways, including off the bounce.
Now here's LeBron. He has yet to score. No good from Peyton. Porter in the corner. Pass to Rollins. Here's Hero from past the arc. Horford with the rebound.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
To the inside, and it's Turner finishing it off.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Curry looking around. And again, no good by Golden State.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
There's Hero with the three. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor. And some changes here for the Warriors. Santos is checked in, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for Al Horford. The Bucks also changing it up. Khalil Ware's checked in for Turner, and Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for Porter. Curry passes to James. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Bucks leading by 6. Pass to Rollins. Bucks passing it around. Now Ware. Outside Hero. Offline with his 3.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Offensive rebound. It's deflected.
Oh, that's merciless. Kuzma plays with such competitive energy wasn't letting that shot get off.
Zinkus, he's checked in for the Warriors. Anthony Davis comes in for Milton. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
1:03 left in the first half. Jaquez the pass to Rollins. Hero from long range. Still a very tough night shooting for him. That makes him 1 for 8 now. Curry finds Porzingis. Rebounded by the Bucks. Jaquez has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Rollins. Outside, Hero. Fires the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Hero's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
They kick it out to Green. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Milwaukee leading by 7. Outside, Hero. And he banks in the layup. Hero's got 7.
And how about Hero's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, thank you, Allie, for that. And folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
Green is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Curry. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
No question, James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Jaquez bounce pass. Kuzma kicks to Hero. Pass to Ware. Back to Hero. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 9.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here's Rollins. Tries again. Ware, good. And now it's an 11-point Milwaukee lead.
Everybody appreciates that extra effort on the glass.
Curry's shot is off. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. I've always admired the impact that Steph Curry, Tim, has made on this game, and not only at this level, but at every level. With that in mind, do shooters train differently in part because of him?
Yeah, I believe they do, Kevin, but you've got to beware. This is a guy that's often imitated, rarely replicated. He is so special, but I think guys need to add escape dribbles, the sidestep dribble, and certainly deep shooting off the dribble. That's where Steph Curry has impacted the modern shooter.
That's good advice. The Bucks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Jaquez hits both of them. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
And a wide open look for Hero. And again, the Bucks miss.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed.
Whoa! He flew in there.
Wow!
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Hawkes outside. Back to Hero. Fires from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hero's got 12 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Kicks it out to James. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Davis against Hawkes. Pass to Rollins. Back to Hawkes. Sinks that one from the post. And now it's a 12-point Bucks lead.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent. That's just unlucky. You don't mind him taking that shot at all.
Hawkes can't hit. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Okay, LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Here with looking at these teams tonight, Richard. They are half-court teams, tend to grind out possessions.
Oh, it's old school basketball, as they like to say, and it's not the high-flying offenses we're used to seeing. Both teams like to slow it down.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Draymond Green is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's James in at the point.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
James finds Porzingis. Back to James. The three. It's hauled in by the Heat. Tipped. Pass to Powell. 4-3. Davis for the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And that one good.
And this is where Green looks to score. He's comfortable and confident down low.
About a minute into this first quarter. Miami moving it around. Mitchell with the ball. Picked up by James. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And it's James with the jam.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. We talked about the challenge of facing off with Steph Curry, the three-point king. Coach said it's not just the threes that are concerned with Steph. It's how well he passes the ball. He's one of the best point guards ever, and Curry will get everyone else involved. BA, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And here's James. Down low. The kick out. Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, no good. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Adebayo with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Powell. Oh, Green with a block.
More of a positional defender. That time, Green sends it back.
The three from Curry. Gets the three to fall.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Well, Richard, Draymond Green credits you for giving him some important advice as a rookie.
I just encouraged him to be himself and told him that he's going to have to live with techs and fines because he is at his best when he is towing that line.
Davis from long range. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Heat leading by 4. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Porzingis with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Davis, the pass to Curry. Out to James. And he gets it to go.
Look, the moment he gets it anywhere near the hoop, look, it is over. Just too much strength, too much touch, either hand.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And the Heat with some changes. Wiggins, he's checked in for Powell. And Yakachonis subbed in for Mitchell. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 6. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Pass to Melton. There's the 3. And he buries his first look.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Melton covers. Takes a 13-footer. And it's Miami with another. Here's Curry. 1:24 left in the opening quarter. Launches a 3. Yakachonis grabs the board. Miami leading by 3. Antetokounmpo outside. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer Yakachonis. Good D by Melton. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Outside, Green. Melton on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
The shot by Yakachonis, no good. The Warriors have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Pass to Horford. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Adebayo, that's good.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Now Horford over Yakichonis. And the shot falls short that time. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 9.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Miami out in front. They're up by 4 and will return shortly. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Miami.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Davis out there with Al Horford. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Melton in at the 2. Just 5 to shoot. Young misses. Warriors trail by 4. To the inside. Horford. Oh, getting it done. Horford gets it to go.
We know Horford has that deep stroke, but when he's inside, oh, Al's at his best.
And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Greg.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards and defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
Well, every year we see a few teams that exceed expectations, Richard. In your experience, what's the blueprint for an overachieving team?
Well, a lot of times you see new coaching staffs unlocking a roster. Other times it's just healthier bits of competition. And don't forget, health is always a huge component. When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a 3-point basket.
Pass to Jovic. Let's go with a 3. Horford pulls it in. The Warriors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. On the wing, Davis. Again, Golden State.
You pick a level, he'll show you how to get it done. And the mid-range happens to be one.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. They trail by 1. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Hey, B.A. Well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is what's most important. Brian, back to you.
He's left an imprint, no question. Thanks a lot, Ali. Powell outside. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Can't get it to drop. The Warriors have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Oh, Davis feasting inside.
Inside, Davis has the upper hand. His height makes getting to his shot that much easier.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And the Heat with some changes. Adebayo comes in for Jovic. And Antetokounmpo is subbed in for Larson. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Powell, it's good.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Curry's got 5 points.
And when Curry is shooting while in rhythm, he is lights out. Nothing you can do to stop him.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Green, the pass to Porzingis. Here's Podziemski. Drains the triple.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Heat trail by 4. Outside Mitchell. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Count that one. Give him 8.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
Golden State has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Outside Curry. Shoots. Adebayo grabs the board.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
The Warriors have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Outside Podziemski. Lets it go from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 4th assist in this one. Minute 32 left in the half. Out to Powell. Takes a 3. Porzingis grabs the board. The Warriors lead by 5. James passes to Curry. Here's the 3. He can't get it to go.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Porzingis punishing inside.
Inside, Porzingis can pretty much take what he wants. He's just too tall.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Miami. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The 3, James. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Powell passes to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Mitchell. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Outside Curry. James passes to Curry. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
That'll do it for the first half. Warriors ahead, up 9. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Kerr. And Steve, what's your assessment of that first half of play, and any changes in mind?
Well, we'll see. We have to adjust.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
They've got Davion Mitchell. Bam Adebayo is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Powell. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
He's that confident. Porzingis barely even thinks about it.
Puts it up from 12. And it's Mitchell. The miss. The Warriors lead by 11. Curry finds Green. To the paint. KP wrecks the rim.
and just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Davis against Antetokounmpo. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Davis. Goes up on the baseline, and Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Davis. Porzingis has got 6 in the quarter. Powell outside. Fires from deep. Davis for the rebound.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Mitchell with the ball. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Adebayo. Strong work by Adebayo.
And bouncing off defenders, Adebayo kept his eyes on the rim.
Pass to Green.
Right here.
And here's Davis. Here's James. Now here's Curry from the arc. Second chance shot. Outside for Davis. Here's Porzingis. What a finish from Porzingis.
The height of Porzingis gives him an edge on that offensive glass, and he uses it.
Oh, there's the alley. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
The Warriors lead by 15. James passes to Curry, and here's Davis. Pass to Green. James outside. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. James has got 9.
I like how fast Bron makes decisions, reading the defense ahead of time, rising and shooting with confidence.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number 1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Brian?
Good priorities. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Pass to James. 5 on the clock. The kick out. Curry. This one for 3. Rebound Miami. Powell's got 4 rebounds in the game. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Oh, deflected. Powell outside. Now Mitchell. Adebayo, a screen on James. The drive by Mitchell. Adebayo in the post. Working on Porzingis. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And the Heat making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. Santos is checked in for the Warriors. The Warriors lead by 14. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Miami has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. The 11-footer. Davis with a rebound. Golden State has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Porzingis. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
I know Coach loves seeing Porzingis score at will. He has been relentless.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Payton's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Melton comes in for Stephen Curry. And Podziemski subbed in for James. There's a minute 54 left in the third. Wiggins outside. And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Powell surveying the D. Fires for three. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got rebound number 8 now. From deep, Melton. Giannis with the rebound. Heat trail by 16. Unloads. The putback. Oh, Bam follows the miss and stuffs it in.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
Back to Pajemski. Melton outside. Davis down low. Hounded by Adebayo. Davis misses.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
When Giannis starts to drive, the defense knows it's in trouble. He powers right through them.
Melton outside. Pass to Payton. Now Davis. Hounded by Adebayo. From deep, Melton. Miami grabs the miss.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, what a sweet move from Giannis. Just breaking down the defense there.
Melton outside. Pass to Davis. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Davis has got 6.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Kristaps Porzingis getting it done for the Warriors. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. The combo up front is Draymond in post. DeAnthony Melton out there with LeBron James. And it's Santos in at the 3, small forward. And there's James from the arc. Sinks it from distance. And the Warriors lead by 13.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Here's Larson. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Santos. From deep. Another 3 for Golden State.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, he feeds him.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Here's Mitchell. The rebound by Post. The Warriors lead by 16. Green, the pass to James. From deep, Melton. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 8 assists in the game. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors.
Warriors ball.
Fontecchio's checked in for Johnson. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Curry passes to James. The kick out, Curry. There's the triple. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Number 15, Myron
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Wiggins finds Adebayo. A shot to stop the run. The Warriors pull it in. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Tries to break his ice. The kick out, Curry. Porzingis sets a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, no good by Golden State.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Inside, here's Wiggins, and he slams it in one-handed.
2 loud points from Wiggins. Andrew, he is getting up.
Outside Davis. James, left side. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 4th assist in this one. Heat trail by 19. And stolen by Green. And here they come. Porzingis with it. Now Wiggins defending. And that one's good. Green.
That's just bully ball. Green knows where he wants to go, and no one can do anything about it.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. One of our featured players tonight earns our Player of the Game award, LeBron James.
And it's easy to see why they keep getting it to him. He keeps getting after it on the offensive end and putting in that work. He's been getting good looks and shooting the ball efficiently all night.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Left side Adebayo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Pass to Mitchell. Picked his pocket. Outside Curry. 3-pointer off the mark. Heat trail by 21. Here's Mitchell. Spencer grabs the miss. Here's Golden State. They've got a 13-2 run going. Pass to Santos. Fires the 3. No good. The Heat have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Here's Adebayo. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Mitchell. Knocks down the trifecta.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
1:41 left to play in the 4th quarter. Here's Curry. Clock at 6. And Post gets it to go. Post has got his first points in this one.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Warriors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for LeBron James.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
Now Adebayo, a thunderous two-hander with authority.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
Here's Spencer. Puts up the tray. Drops in the 3. And the Warriors lead by 19.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Curry fires. No good from 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mitchell. And the three misses. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. It's tipped. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to sustain?
New York City, the destination for the Warriors. Considered by many to be the greatest shooter of all time, Steph Curry is in the building as they get primed for action against the Knicks. Warriors, Knicks. We'll be right back for the tip-off. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. LeBron James is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Davis. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Porzingis in at center. And for the Knicks, they've got OG Anunoby. Towns is out there with Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the two guard. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Anunoby has the open look. Knocks down the three ball.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Here's James, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Brunson. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. That one, no good. LeBron with some nice D. Davis up top. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The foul couldn't hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
Of the big men in the league, Doris, Anthony Davis, to me at least, has always been among the best one-on-one scorers.
Well, that's because, Kevin, he is a three-level scorer. He can be a lob threat. You can put him on the box or at the elbows. You're going to have to draw a second defender if he's on the face-up because he can't get guarded one-on-one.
Now, here's Hart. Here's Anunoby. Good, and the assist goes to town. And that's now 6 points for OG Anunoby. On its way from Curry for 2, and another basket for Golden State.
There's just a nuance and an understanding to what Steph Curry does. How good is this guy at finding the spot he's looking for?
It's Hart on the wing. He's guarded by Davis. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
On the wing, Green. Davis surveying the floor. Outside Curry. Takes the three. It's good from long range. Curry's got 5.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
And here's Brunson outside. And James pulls it down. The Warriors have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by James. He's got 8.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. New York making a change here. Robinson's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Santos has checked in. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Hart outside, and there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Josh Hart. Warriors leading by 4. And the Knicks, Doris, making some aggressive moves in recent years. Loading up for a title run. And they came close.
And Kevin, this after years of patience and methodical building. You give away 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges. And, of course, you give away Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo to get Karl Anthony Towns. They haven't quite reached the summit. Will they? Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
Curry passes to James. To the middle. Nice shot by Porzingis.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Clarkson outside. Brunson against LeBron. Brunson, good.
Now, this is what makes Jalen Brunson special. You've got to knock down contested shots. Mr. Brunson up to the task.
Here's Curry. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. We talked about how Kristaps Porzingis can warp a defense with his shooting. He said, quote, when they post him outside and go 5 out, it stretches a team. We'll need to adjust by closing out and rotating faster than we're used to. Hopefully that helps us against what they're trying to do. Back to you guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
Well, very difficult to guard the floater. Jordan Clarkson, nicely done.
Here's Davis. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
James finds Curry, and he's good on the 3-ball. Curry's got 13 points.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Left side, Towns. Brunson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
Landry Shamet's checked in for the Knicks. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for the Warriors. Now, here's Shamet. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Curry from deep three-point land. And another 3 for Golden State.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
And it's Shamet missing. Here's LeBron, and LeBron throws it down hard.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Warriors leading by 8. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, we've got Quentin Post, Pajemski out there with DeAnthony Melton. And there's Davis, and it's Santos, and at the 3, the small forward.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
TV, no question, Anthony Davis had a lot of hype when he was drafted in 2012.
Kevin, how could he not? He won a national title collegiately. He has incredible size and skill on both ends of the floor. That hype was real, and it was earned.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
Bridges misses. Golden State's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. The 3 from Davis. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the whistle blows. It's gonna be on Davis. That's his first foul. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for New York. Landry Shamet comes in for Clarkson. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Down low, here's Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
On the wing, Green. Curry looking around. Green, the screen. Curry can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside for Robinson. This one for 3. Pass to Alvarado. A three-pointer off the mark. Warriors leading by 8. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Back to you.
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. A different look for New York. Towns, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Landry Shamet. Bridges against Curry. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Knicks making a change here. Shamet's checked in. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. 6 on the shot clock. Makes it off the glass. And with the trend Greg toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Outside, Towns. Pass to Shamet. Towns, the screen, fires top of the key, and the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time, just won't go.
Curry from 3.
Boy, Curry just taking over and seemingly able to get anything he wants right now.
Anunoby outside. Bridges outside. Lets it go with the 3. The kick out to Anunoby. Towns, a screen on Melton. Outside, Towns. Trains the three-pointer. Towns has got 6 points.
The defense must chase Karl Anthony Towns off that three-point line. This guy is such a great jump shooter.
Curry on the wing. And another 3 for Golden State.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Towns, a screen on Melton. Pass to Towns. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Boy, you like to see that kind of competitiveness from Karl Anthony Towns. You know this guy is going to settle the score with a 3 of his own.
And here is Horford. Golden State moving it around. Podziemski's shot is good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. A different look for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Then for the Warriors, Zinkas, he's checked in for Horford. Anthony Davis comes in for Brandon Podziemski. And James subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Pass to Brunson. Towns, a screen on Davis. Brunson downhill, and he converts the layup. Brunson's got his second basket of the game.
If Brunson sees any daylight, he's going to attack. Did just that on the drive.
Curry outside. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Curry's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors. Bridges outside. Fires for 3. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Boy, you love to see the lift Draymond Green gets on these dunks. Once he's established, forget about it.
Pass to Hart. Towns down low, guarded by Green. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, right to the rim. If there's a size advantage, you attack immediately.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Well, you love watching Karl Anthony Towns play, guys, because this is an offensively gifted big man. He can shoot with range. You can put him in the post, let him work back to the basket. He can put the ball on the floor. A lot to love on the offensive end.
Curry passes to LeBron. LeBron right at the doorstep, and he finds the two.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. A terrific quarter for him, and now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
And get ready for the half-court shot.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Curry has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Warriors leading by 13. We've got Josh Hart. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. And Davis can't get it to go. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. And when you watch OG Anunoby, what stands out most to you, Doris?
Oh, Kevin, you can't make me pick just one. I mean, this guy is elite on the defensive end of the floor. He's always going to give you great effort. And you better look out on the offensive end. OG Anunoby is starting to become a problem.
A difficult shot for some bigs, but AD making it look easy.
Bridges kicks to Brunson. Brunson hits the tough shot.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
Inside, Bridges. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And guys, this young man does such a good job keeping his balance on the way up to the basket. Mikal Bridges solid at keeping his composure.
James in the post. He's against Bridges. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 30.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
For your next setting answer.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Some nice passing by New York here. Anunoby with the screen for Hart. There's the drive, and Hart throws it down.
I'll tell you, Josh Hart, if he sees a lane and an opportunity to drive, I promise he's going at it.
On the wing, Green. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And the basket by Curry.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Golden State on deep. Here's Bridges. Hart outside. Towns a screen on Davis. And Hart throws it down.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
Davis against Hart. Back to Curry. In the corner, it's James. No good with the triple. Knicks trail by 12. On deep, Brunson. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Guys?
Playing physical for sure. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. And the Warriors also making a change. Santos is checked in. Brunson outside. Robinson passes to Towns. Brunson draws the double. And Hart throws it down.
Boy, you have to love how Jalen Brunson orchestrates this offense. So good at getting the ball where it needs to be.
Davis in the corner from deep. Knicks with the rebound. Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Different look here for the Warriors. Al Horford, he's checked in for Porzingis. Gary Payton comes in for Davis. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for James. Towns looking around to the inside. Here's Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Zador's with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
Knicks trail by 11. Nifty move. Bridges misses. Warriors have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Horford, no luck.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
From deep, Brunson. And Santos pulls it down. Warriors leading by 11. Melton passes to Horford. Back to Melton. Here's Podziemski. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Melton against Bridges. Pass to Robinson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
On the wing, Melton. Here's Podziemski. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Knicks trail by 9.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Podziemski with it. A 3 ball. He's off on that one. And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. Back right after this. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. New York shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks on the court for Golden State here in the fourth. They've got LeBron James. Anthony Davis is out there with Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. Roaming the paint.
Well, this team relies obviously on Towns, great productivity, and this guy is as reliable offensively as you get.
To Porzingis. Curry on the wing. Green kicks to Curry. Hits it from three-point range. Curry's got 39.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Warriors leading by 8. Davis dishes to Curry. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
I'll tell you, it is a thing of beauty watching Steph Curry shoot jumpers. An unbelievable feel and touch.
Here's Clarkson, and he dunks it down.
And there's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Alvarado.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Ball's knocked loose. Curry passes to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Alvarado with it. He's picked up by James. Towns wide open. It's rebounded by Golden State. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Green kicks to Curry. Curry buries the corner 3.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Clarkson got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
Pass to Porzingis. It's Davis on the wing. Some nice passing by Golden State here. It's James. Curry outside, beyond the arc. Trained from outside.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. For the Knicks, Hardy's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He stressed with his guys how important defense is at this point of the game, saying, quote, "It's got to come down to stops, fellas. We know how good our offense is. Now I need you to communicate and D-up out there."
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Here we've got Brunson. Fires the 3. Porzingis pulls it down.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Now Davis. Puts up the 3. 3. Good.
Well, the three-point shooting of Kristaps Porzingis is so prolific. You've got to guard him out there.
It's Hart on the wing. He's guarded by Davis. Rips it down with 2 hands.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
Stephen Curry. He's off from 3. Knicks trail by 14. Brunson goes in, and Davis sends it back. And the whistle blew, so that'll be a shooting foul. Great defensive effort there with the blocked shot. But he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up right now. Well, if we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, Doris, it started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about the work every day, and he sets the tone for his team.
Porzingis pulls it down.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now Curry. And another one. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Stephen Curry.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
Green, and another three for Golden State.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Pass to Anunoby. Bridges, no one around him. And again, it's the Knicks missing. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance.
Thanks so much, Stephen. A big-time victory tonight. What aspect of this win pleases you the most?
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Joined by Coach Stan Van, and one thing we expect to see tonight, great guard play on both sides.
Well, these matchups can be so compelling. You know you're going to get elite ball handling, passing, shot creation. No question, this one's going to be entertaining to watch.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. They've got Stephen Curry. Anthony Davis is out there with Green. Then there's James, and it's Porzingis in at the 5. Here's James. Vassell with the rebound.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option.
And Porzingis with the block.
Yeah, it's not easy to keep a shot out of Porzingis' reach. He has such long arms.
Back to Green. James finds Davis. Outside Curry. Over Fox. And there's Curry on the assist by Davis.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Castle outside. Fox against Green. Wembanyama, screen on Green. 4 on the clock. From the strike, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click. just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Wembanyama, screen on James. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
For San Antonio, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Castle on the wing. For 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And Davis gets double teamed. Curry passes to James. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Gotta stay up on James, or he will go right up with that shot.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Santos has checked in for the Warriors. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
The 3. Rebounded by Castle. Spurs trail by 3. Pass to Fox. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by LeBron. And so James will bring it up for Golden State. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. Coach was enthralled by the court awareness of LeBron James. He said, quote, very few guys know where all the players are on the court at all times. Very few players have the skill and the ability to take advantage of any slip-up. LeBron falls in both of those categories. There's a reason people talk about him as the GOAT. Brian, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Hits a three-pointer.
And as we see more of Castle, expect that J to get better.
James inside. He's guarded by Castle. There's Davis with the 3. Rebound San Antonio. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, if Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop, he's not going to make many mistakes.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Pass to Champagny. Castle for 3. Davis with a rebound. The Warriors lead by 4. And here's Curry for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Curry's got 5.
This is why you got to be right up on Curry. Any breathing room he gets is too much.
Barnes finds Wembanyama. Fox for 3. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
James passes to Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad 3 for Steph.
Castle outside. There's the drive. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Curry passes to James. Davis with a screen on Fox. And here's Davis. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Yeah, the versatility of Davis on offense, he doesn't have to be right under the hoop to score.
Pass to Champagny. Now here's Wembanyama. Out to Fox. From outside the arc. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points. And
Davis put a little extra on it.
And that's unbelievable. Davis sky high doing his thing.
Spurs trail by 11. Castle outside. Cornette sets a screen to the paint. And that one is stuffed right through.
Nice decision by Castle. I mean, this guy is a great teammate.
The Warriors lead by 9. Pass to Davis. To the middle. And Post gets it to go.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. The Warriors also with a sub. Green is checked in. Vassell can't get it to go. Golden State has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Melton. On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Barnes. Outside Pajemski. Now Davis. 4 on the clock. Vassell with the rebound.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he could.
Outside Barnes. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Melton. Rebound by San Antonio.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
Here's Harper. And Davis with the block.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
Davis using his size at the rim. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. Might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. De'Aaron Fox has checked in for Harper. Payton's checked in for the Warriors. LeBron comes in for Pajemski. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Barnes passes to Vassell. Beyond the arc. Davis for the rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. All right, Stan, Devin Vassell, a proven scorer, now with some experience under his belt. What do you make of him?
Well, he's definitely an interesting player, B.A. The important thing for him is focusing on taking more high-percentage shots.
Off target from outside. Spurs trail by 13. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Anthony Davis talked about what motivates him. He said championships, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard. All that stuff matters the most to me. Don't get me wrong, money is amazing, but my legacy will win that battle every time. BA, back to you.
Priority straight. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Fox against James. To stop the drought. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Pass to Peyton from behind the arc. Barnes with the rebound. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. A different look for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Olynyk comes in for Barnes. And it's Harper in for Castle. Post is checked in for the Warriors. Horford comes in for Melton. Here's Fox. Close range bucket for De'Aaron Fox.
Right there, Fox using his length to do damage inside.
Outside Peyton. Pass to James. A minute 50 left in the first half. 5 to shoot. Green, the pass to James. Offline with a 3. Spurs trail by 13. Steps back. Here's Vassell. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And some changes here for the Warriors. Porzingis is checked in for Post. Anthony Davis comes in for Horford. And it's Stephen Curry in for Peyton. Davis a screen. Pass to Green. Outside Davis. Takes the 3. San Antonio with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Fox. From downtown. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Yep, that one goes.
The amazing thing about AD, you don't have to create for him. He's a big man who can create for himself.
Fox against James. Oh, the contested jumper is good from Fox.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Well, and that shows how much confidence he has in his ability and the work that he's put into his game.
That's about as good a job you can do as a defender. Affect the shot and grab and secure the rebound.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on LeBron James.
Everything Fox does is so fast. Makes him very difficult to guard without fouling.
Champagnie, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Harper. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Curry, that's good.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Champagnie, the pass to Vassell. Here's Champagnie. 3-pointer. Drills it from deep.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Steve Kerr. Coach, a good start for you guys, but not quite as effective in the second quarter. Cause for concern?
No, I thought we played well. We came out and...
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And it's already hard enough to play D in this league. Some people feel that traveling has gotten out of control, Coach.
Well, I don't know if it's gotten out of control, B.A. I think the referees do a pretty good job on traveling. I think what's important for the referees is they have to be able to determine which travel calls gain a guy an advantage and which ones you could let go because they have no effect on the play.
Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagnie at the power forward spot. They're the group for Mitch Johnson starting the second half.
Come on, players as tall as Porzingis, they aren't supposed to shoot it like that.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Ooh, wait, big finish, big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Golden State on D. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
He just pops up and puts it in. Wembanyama really is that tall.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
The Spurs have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Three-pointer, Fox. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. James, left side. Pulls it from 20. Davis can't hit.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Vassell passes to Fox. Green with the defensive effort. The Warriors lead by 14. Curry finds Porzingis. Stolen by Wembanyama. Fox up top. He's covered by Curry. Fox against Curry. Fox the pass to Champagnie. And Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Clock is at 3. Here's Champagnie. Knocks it down from distance. Champagnie's got 6.
For Vassell to really make an impact, that's what he has to do. Initiate the offense.
Outside for Davis. The 3-ball. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 4th assist in this one. Spurs trail by 14. Fox on the run. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Fox has got 4 points in the quarter.
The sweet stroke of Fox. Lefties always make it look so good.
Pass to Curry. The 3 is up. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Green, the pass to Curry. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And it's almost like Curry's motor never stops running. This is what forces defenders to overcommit.
These are his first free throws of the game. And that one falls for Curry. And San Antonio making a change here. Barnes is checked in. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Horford, he's checked in for Porzingis. Post comes in for Anthony Davis. Pajimski's checked in for Green, and it's Melton in for LeBron. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Well, winning in the NBA, it's all about consistency. Warriors coach Steve Kerr said games are nothing more than a compilation of 200 plays, 100 on each end, and which team handles its business for more of those possessions. Can you limit the easy stuff? Can you make it difficult? Guys, back to you.
Doing the little things time and again. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Spurs trail by 17. Curry with a steal. Melton passes to Curry. Knocks down the long J. Curry's got 11 points here in the second half.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Fox the pass to Barnes. Horford against Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Now here's Melton. Still no points. Off target with the three.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Champagne's shot is off. And so Horford will bring it up for Golden State. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Fox. Fox has got his 4th rebound in this one. Up top, Castle pulls up. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one. Curry passes to Horford. Back to Curry. Pass to Horford. From deep, Melton. Doesn't go for him. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors ahead, up by 16. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. Al Horford out there with Green. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. Then there's James. And it's Santos in at small forward. Green finds Horford. And here's Melton. Puts up a 3. Buries it from 3.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Double team on Fox. The 3 from Barnes hits the trifecta.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
James deciding where to go with it. Melton outside. Fires from deep. Rebound by San Antonio.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Barnes. Now Fox. Pass to Cornette. 6 to shoot. Barnes, it's good.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Melton passes to James. Now Horford from behind the arc. They get the rebound. Green with the ball. To the inside. Santos. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Warriors lead by 14.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Fox. Launches a 3. The shot won't fall. The Warriors have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Out to James. Here's the 3. Nails it from 3.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. The 3 from Barnes, rebounded by Green. The Warriors lead by 17. Here's Santos. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Well, this is Vassell's game. He can do that all day.
And here's James. From downtown, the 3 ball is down.
That's a nice shot, helping to space the floor for his team.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And now we have a chance to see our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he really got after it tonight. I mean, they asked him to provide a big chunk of the offense, and wow, he responded. The defense had no idea how to contain him.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. Fox. Old Green rips down the board.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
Here's Curry. Davis with a screen on Fox. And the Warriors with another 3.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Lets it go from deep. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to James. Now here's Porzingis, covered by Wembanyama. Davis can't hit.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
A minute 31 left in the game. It's money from deep.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Warriors.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Box for 3. Warriors with the rebound. From downtown. On the wing, Green. 3-pointer. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. San Antonio's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Takes the 3. Buries it from outside. And James has got the ball here for the Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Porzingis from deep. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. And the Warriors lead by 20.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
The three from Curry. Another three for Golden State.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.